What's good with it, people? What's good? Happy Tuesday. Already the middle of the week. Already about to be Wednesday. And, yeah. Let's get to this basketball. Let's play off real quick. Man, what did Pinky say on next Friday? Said, I was scared to the motherfucker. Man, check this out. Game was an excellent game, right? Excellent game. Can we talk about the last 5 minutes of the game? Did y'all feel that the refs was trying to sit up there and give that game at least make it to overtime? What y'all think? Because to me, to me, they said they called a foul on Looney. The game would have been over. Like, come on, the game could have been if it won the possession when oh, what was that? We were up by I think by 6. Anyway, it was 3 possessions in the last 5 minutes of the game that we should have, and the refs literally just, yeah, yeah. Good thing we made it. Look, we already, look, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, right? And I don't like to really do the whole conspiracy theory thing when it come into sports, but of course it's there, right? Of course. We're going to have to do a YouTube on that. All right, just check this out. Check this out. Some might say, well, Jimmy Butler get to the line and he got, I get it. And I totally get it. That's always been Jimmy's game. Jimmy has always been getting free throws. He always has since Chicago, right? Check this out though. This is what makes sports unentertaining to watch. When you see the refs gotta do hella shit, right? The refs was doing hella shit. And I'm just talking about the end. They called a cool game. Just that end. The end was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all looking at? Right? What are y'all looking at? Sometimes it seems like they get caught up in the game as well. Okay? It seems like they get caught up in the game. But anyway, check this out. There's no reason John Moran should have been out there. No reason. No reason. And that's what I'm talking about within coaching. Why would you put him out there? Okay. Yeah, he might have got maybe 4 or 6 shots. Why would you put him out there though? Y'all play on Friday. Y'all play Friday. Relax. Let the I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's why they lost. That's the real reason why they lost. As soon as John Morant went out, Grizzlies offense got stuck. He got stuck. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? If I was the Grizzlies, I would trade John Morant. I would trade John Morant. And I would either trade him for a big and put next to Jackson, because Bane is dope. And Pippen is dope. Okay? He's dope. They whole squad is dope. And the reason why I say, I know you think, well, they got a big. I know you can keep him on the bench. Get you a solidified big next to Jared Jackson. Therefore, y'all could be able to play bully ball. But the reason why I say to trade Ja is because technically the Memphis Grizzlies don't need Ja. Every time Ja gets hurt, they don't lose a step. They keep it going. So to keep it 100 with you, um, I would trade. I would trade him. I'll trade him. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. We shall see. Memphis plays on Friday, and let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's break down the stats for the Warriors and Rivers. Jackson had 18 points, 6 rebounds. Eddie, 14 points, 17 rebounds. The Warriors is going to have to dress in the offseason. Hold on, before we break down the stats. What the Warriors is going to have to break down, and they're going to have to get a center. It's no under. You're going to have to get a center. Okay? He killed. Check this out. He had 17 rebounds. The next person on their team with that had the second most rebounds had 8. Had 8. Jackson been active like he's normally active and get a double. Sure, they were down. I told my partner, I said, whoever is down by 20 will come back and win the game. That's what I told him. And damn near Memphis almost came back. And I didn't even know. I can't lie, I didn't watch the first half. I only watched the second. Okay? And when I watched that second half, Memphis was just hot. They were hot. Okay? They were hot. Then we seen John Morant. He get hurt. Memphis did not lose a step. They lost a step as soon as he came back. As soon as he came back. Now, real quick. All right, let's get on to the stats. Right? John Morant 22. Bane had 30. Pippen Jr. had 9. Adama had 14. All right, check this out. Green, 4 points, 10 rebounds. 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Curry, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 38 points. Jimmy Butler, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 37. Moody, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 points. Pods, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 points. Gary Payton Jr., who came in handy, clutch, came in, hit some clutch shots for us, right? Came in, hit some clutch. That side, you cannot leave him open on that side or at the top. He hit that shit from the top. He had 12 points. Post had 11 points. Buddy Hield had 2. And yeah, there you have it. in order for the Warriors to win a championship, that's the numbers that they gonna have to put up. Now they ain't gonna have to get 38 and 37 from Curry all the time. But and check this out, Kuminga didn't even play. So had he did play, you look at another maybe, let's say 10 points, right? But check this out. Check this out. So let's get down to the matchups in the playoffs, right? Let's check it out. All right. We still waiting to see, okay, see who they gonna play, right? So it's either gonna be out Memphis, Dallas, or the Kings. Tomorrow they play. You know what? I got Dallas. I got Dallas. I want Dallas to win that shit. Alright, I want Dallas to win. Clippers. Clippers versus Denver. Lakers versus Timberwolves. Rockets versus Warriors. Don't know who the Cavs playing. Pacers versus Bucks. Knicks versus Pistons. Celtics versus Magic. Check this out. The start in the East. Pacers Bucks. I got the Pacers. Only because I feel like Giannis can't do it by himself. And Giannis up there by himself. Now, Giannis is one of my favorite players. Um, I do want to say just Bucks, but I'm trying to be realistic. And I think and Indiana got him last year. So I want to say Indiana. I'm gonna say Indiana. But if the Bucks win, I wouldn't be surprised. But I just feel like Indiana just too, and it's the playoffs, so it's gonna be. I see it going six. Okay, I don't think they just gonna bully them or sweep them. I think it's go six, but I got Indiana in that one. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win. Knicks Pistons. That's a very interesting as. That's an interesting game, right? Interesting series, I should say, because the Pistons play that bully ball, and the Knicks is more of a finesse type of team. This not the old 1990 Knicks, 1992 3 Knicks. This Knicks is more of a finesse type of team. Can Simmons getting ahead of Cat? That's going to be real interesting to see. Celtics and the Magic. Shout out to the Magic. Celtics about to kick that ass. I see that game going five, maybe six. But yeah, that's that, right? Nuggets versus the Clippers. That is a very intriguing matchup. Very intriguing matchup. You have the edge has to go to the Clippers, right? And I know you like, well, the edge go to the Clippers only because I feel like Tyrone Loop, Van Gundy, and Kawhi and just that coaching staff up over there is going to be a little bit too much for the Nuggets coaching staff. Mind you, they fired their coach last week, Mike Malone, so I'm not, um, yeah. That's going to be interesting. We know the players, look, this doesn't have nothing to do with Joker. It has nothing to do with Murray. This has nothing to do with Aaron Gordon, right? Because they're going to play. This game is going 7, right? I'm going to pick the Clippers. Okay? Now, Joker is another one of my favorite players, right? He dope. Joker is dope. Joker's dope. Okay? Joker's dope. Yeah, I got Clippers. I got Clippers. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Mavs and Timberwolves look like it's gonna be, but the Lakers will win that, right? Lakers will win that series. I want the Timberwolves to win. I would love for the Timberwolves to. I would love for the Timberwolves to be Luka and the Lakers, LeBron and the Lakers. That'd be dope. Okay, but I just think the Lakers is gonna win that. Rockets and Warriors. Now I'm gonna get to the meat and potatoes of this podcast right now. Curry versus LeBron, right? All right. I'm a Warrior fan, so of course I'm taking the Warriors in 6. I wouldn't be surprised if Houston win though, because Houston is the second. They second. So taking the Warriors is you taking the underdog, right? And why not? The Warriors are underdog. Why not take them? So I'm taking the Warriors. Houston, dope bad team. One of my favorite teams. Okay, I love the Houston Rockets. You can ask any of my friends. I'm a Houston Rocket. I love the Houston Rockets, but I'm taking the Warriors on this one. Check this out: LeBron versus Curry legacy. Okay. Before we get to their legacy, can we do facts? Let's speak on facts. How many times did Curry beat LeBron in the finals? 3-1. So, when it counts, when it's up for that chip, Braun has only beat Curry one time. That's it. Everybody knows when he beat him. He beat him during the Warriors season where they only lost, 9 or 8 games. Made it all the way to game 7. Draymond had to get kicked out. A lot of shit happened in that series. Speaking of free throws, the Cavs in the first half took 22 free throws, or 23. Okay? It doesn't matter who was on Curry's team. He beat him 3 times for a championship. So, that's not even, if anybody tries to debate that, it's foolishness. It's foolishness. They're not tied. He beat him 3-1. I don't care how many MVPs. That's neither here nor there. What does MVP have to do with winning? It's not. It has nothing to do. It's a personal. It's personal. There's nowhere in the history of the NBA when we're ranking players that they say, well, you have to rank them because of MVPs. No, you don't. Curry has one MVP. That's all you needed. And he had that MVP beating the goddamn Celtics. No, we're not gonna say that. Let's not throw MVPs up in there. Let's deal with whose legacy over the past 10 years has been stronger, LeBron's or Curry's. My friends, it would be Curry. Okay? It's Curry. Check this out. Curry has stayed with the same team. Bron, on the other hand, had to go and you're going to say he won the chip. Yes, he did win a chip with the Lakers. The most weirdest chip that we've ever seen in NBA history. It was in a bubble. Nobody was there. The nigga kicked his shoes off like he was going to be there next year. And he wasn't even there next year. He has not been back to the finals. Okay? Yeah, he made it to the Western Conference Finals. Yet, Bron has a whole new team. Bron is not going to get to the finals this year. Unless it is some... if you had to place your money on the Warriors or the Lakers getting to the finals, 9 out of 10 you will put your money on the Lakers. I mean on the Warriors. Right? I'm sorry. Legacy-wise, we know Bron is the greatest scorer in the NBA. Curry is the greatest shooter in the NBA. You can say Bron has better stats than Curry. True indeed. Curry is the all-time 3-point leader, best free throw shooter of all time. So, and that's debatable, right? So, it evens up. Check this out. Bron has been playing since he was 18. I'm just saying, like, there's certain things that we have to keep in mind when we are comparing their legacies. Because Bron might have more boxes checked, but when it comes to them playing head to head in a big game, sorry. Sorry, sorry. There's no way you can say Bron is, but even his Bron's impact. Do y'all know Bron's impact started to lightweight die down every year since kind of like KD got over there? We can look at Bron in those seasons and say Bron was the greatest, but he didn't get no chip. The Warriors did. The Warriors actually stopped Bron from being the greatest player probably of all time. Because had Bron got those chips, then there's not people cannot argue Bron over Jordan. It would, of course, it would be Bron based off of the chips. Based off of the chips, it's Jordan, and the fact that Curry has as many chips as Bron has. It ain't like Bron is beating him on the chips. So no, in that aspect, Curry is better than Bron. I'm just saying. I'm here in Oakland. I'm here in the Bay. Okay? Yeah, you might have one or two people in a group of 10 that's going to say Bron. The rest of them going to say Curry. Now, I understand that that's not fair based on, but check this out. Check this out. Had Curry went to another team, okay, you get kudos by even staying with the same damn team. Come on. The biggest, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. The Warriors traded. Damn, who the hell did we trade to get I was gonna say Harrison Barnes, Wiggins. Oh, Russell. Check this out. Russell and AD both got chips. Now we all know that Anthony Davis is better than Andrew Wiggins, right? That's not the question. But check this out. Based on their teams, right? Based on their teams, when the Lakers did win, the Lakers had a goddamn all-star team. Dwight Howard, was that Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis. They had Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol. What I'm trying, and I forget the rest of the people by name, but y'all go look it up. What I'm trying to say here is it shouldn't even be an argument over the last 10 years whose impact has been met more. LeBron's or Curry. It's not even a question. If y'all cannot see that, check this out. I'm gonna get personal for a second. My oldest son was always playing basketball every year since the second grade, right? Ever since little Ronnie was playing hoop, going to the games, interacting with the kids, watching the kids' shoes. I remember when Curry first came to Under Armour, you didn't see that many bronze. Out here, you didn't see that many bronze in Oakland. You see more bronze with people wearing them with the fits than actually in the game. Everybody shot threes. Kids been doing half court threes since emulating Curry. Check this out. Curry's impact won't be felt until he retires. When he retires and they do the rivals, him and Bron, trust me, you're going to get a lot of people that's going to say that Curry's impact since 2015 has been felt more than what Bron has. Because Bron has faded away. And Bron didn't fade away because Bron's talent or skills level. No. It became more players and that was in the NBA, that was younger players, that was identifying within the next generation, that was our kids. Bron came out in what, 2004? So you think of how long Bron has been, or 2003? Bron has been in the game for a minute. He's not a part of the new generation. He's not. The new generation will be the Devin Bookers, the James Hardison, the James Harden, Anthony Davis, Luka. It's these new. It's the new. It's not the old. It's not the people in the 2000s. So when we look at that, look at the facts. Don't look at, oh, okay, my favorite player is Bron, so I'm going to just, no. Because even if your favorite player is Bron, if your favorite player is Steph Curry, all you have to do is look at the facts. If Steph Curry gets another ring, if Bron gets another ring, they separate because of the other ring, which means the other one, whether whoever gets the ring first, they gotta get the next ring. He gotta at least retire with getting the ring. So then therefore it's tied up. Right now it's tied up. So to me, if you say who's better, you can say, well, the accolades go to Bron. That's fine. However, Curry still has beat him in the finals. So Curry's legacy, to me, right there, those finals, it ain't like he beat him in the playoffs, in the regular season, in the finals. That's it. Curry versus Bron is debatable if you're going to put in stats. And even if you put in stats, Curry still has. You say Bron is the greatest scorer, Curry's the greatest shooter, greatest three-pointer. I'm just saying. So, hey, look, it's just how I feel. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and leave how you feel in the comments. Alright, I'm out. Curry. Peace.